Hello and welcome to what is not quite an episode of Let's Play History. After the last video I wasn't really satisfied. After I had started Let's Play History I felt confident for some time and felt like I had to go on and release more episodes. But I didn't want to deal with all these sequences that come before the actual game story. So I released episode 2 very quickly without bothering too much about the video's quality. This is also why episode 2 was so long. I wanted to get rid of all the training scenes and all that. Then, what I do at the end of episode 2 is a very modest and lame description of Altair and Ezio, and this is just disrespectful. So this is why I am doing the scripted video that should describe the two master assassins appropriately. Starting with Altair ibn la-Ahad. He has a really weird name. I do not speak Arabic, but I have some experience with names in general, and well, I asked an Arab friend of mine on Skype if he knew if the name structure was correct, but unfortunately he didn't answer me. If you watch this, please answer in the comment section. Altair ibn la-Ahad means Altair, son of none. It is also odd that his father, Omar ibn la-Ahad, has the same surname, although normally it would be like Omar ibn la-Ahad and his son's name would be Altair ibn Omar, because he is the son of Omar. Just like many surnames in English end with sin, just like Jackson. This also comes from the tradition of having the father's name as a second name, so that people can differentiate between all the Omars and the Altairs and the Jacks, since there were no surnames. Now, enough about the name. Altair was born in Masyaf, the main stronghold of the assassins. His father was Omar ibn la-Ahad, and interestingly, he is said to be the one who left the message to Salah ad-Din's chamber during the siege of Masyaf. Well, if you ask me, this is pure awesome. You can see that the developers really tried to combine the fiction with historical events. There's a whole story behind that, and there are a few different versions and different revelations. But we might talk about that during the Let's Play History Assassin's Creed 1. Now, Altair was an orphan, and he was raised in Masyaf. As a matter of fact, during Altair's lifetime, a man called Rashid ad-Din Sinan was the leader of the assassins in Masyaf, and he had gained a very mighty position as an ideological leader to all assassins. And he was also referred to as the Old Man of the Mountain, or Al-Mu'allim, which means the teacher, and in Assassin's Creed, the mentor of the assassins is only referred to as Al-Mu'allim, so it must be him. And yeah, very nice and precise work, Ubisoft. You've got to give them props. Alright. Altair was the youngest master assassin ever, with only 24 years, and he has done an amazing job being an assassin and all that, up until he was ordered to recover a piece of Eden from Solomon's Temple. Solomon's Temple is a place in Jerusalem. It's underground, and yeah, maybe more on that, more about that in another series. But the Templars had already been securing the piece of Eden when he got there. Besides attacking Robert de Sable directly and failing, he killed a civilian, endangered the two assassins who were with him, and led the Templars to Masyaf. So you could say that this mission had totally failed. After that, actually the game starts. This is this entire mission is just a prologue to an introduction to the game. But very well done again. So, later he obtains knowledge about the first civilization, the pieces of Eden and their places, and pretty much everything about the future that is awaiting the world. More on that again in other Let's Play History series. Moving on to Ezio Auditore da Firenze. He is an Italian nobleman and becomes an important protagonist alongside with other actors, influencing the Renaissance, which was a giant revolution in Italy in the 15th and 16th century. He travels through Italy and picks up famous allies everywhere, becoming kind of a global player. at least when he travels to Spain, the Ottoman Empire, and also to Masyaf, which is again in Syria, where he strives to find out more about the truths of the world. He becomes an assassin after inheriting his betrayed and executed father's assassin armor and the help of his uncle Mario. First he seeks revenge for the death of his father and his brothers, and after killing the members of the conspiracy, he becomes a powerful man himself, which also makes him question what really matters in life. You know, this is one of the central questions that Assassin's Creed is built around. His main enemy is the Borgia family, led by Rodrigo Borgia, who later becomes Pope Alexander VI. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. I am really looking forward to releasing the next episodes of Let's Play History, and